So, what am I doing here in Pisa with these leaves on my head?
Nowadays, I'm living here in Italy, in Pisa. I'm doing a master's degree in data science.
Students are sleeping, they don't give you care that students are using phone, they will just keep on teaching.
Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new session of Ask York. In one of our previous video, we told you about the possibilities of studying in Italy. So after that, I got a lot of messages from prospective students who asked me how my experience in university or life in university was. So I thought I'll share a little bit about my story, and I have also called some of my friends who are doing universities right now and who have already graduated from University of Pisa. So I am going to introduce you my alma mater, University of Pisa. The University of Pisa was officially established in 1343, although a number of scholars claim its origin dates back to 11th century. The University of Pisa is a public institution with 20 departments and high-level research centers in the agriculture, astrophysics, computer science, engineering, medicine and veterinary medicine sectors.
Hi guys, my name is Annie Margaret and I'm from India. So what am I doing here in Pisa with these leaves on my head? So about the leaves on my head, it's a crown that they give for the people who got graduated, either bachelor's or master's, it's the same. So I did my aeronautical engineering in India at Anna University, and I want to pursue my childhood dreams, which is to become a space engineer. So I came to Italy to study in University of Pisa to pursue my Master of Science in Space Engineering, and it was really successful. As you can see it over here, I did it.
So, hello everybody. I am Andres Cordeiro. I'm from La Paz, Bolivia. I'm a systems engineer. I used to work as a programmer, and I don't know if you have an idea where is Bolivia. Bolivia is in South America, in the center of South America, and nowadays I'm living here in Italy, in Pisa. I'm doing a master's degree in data science. So let's begin. So the first question is, how was my experience at the University of Pisa? I would say that my experience here, it was very good. A lot of the courses were very interesting, and I would recommend if anyone wants to do a master's degree at the University of Pisa, I would recommend it. Yes, in general, I would say it's a very good experience.
So studying over here, I learned a lot of things and gained a lot of experience. Also, I came across like really good people and a lot of friends, who are really good by heart. And I've also got a family over here.
Hello guys, myself Meghna और मैंने last year ही graduate किया है. My course was very expensive here because it was specialized 1 year masters in risk management course.
Ciao, my name is Lineesh Jacob. I would like to explain to you of my experiences undergoing masters in space engineering at the University of Pisa.
So the next question is, was it difficult to study the courses compared to the University of my home country? I would say that the exams here were, I would say they were more difficult, because here you have to do a written exam, then you pass to the oral exam, and I always have difficulties doing the oral exams. Those are a nightmare for me. But besides that, they're good. It's a good way to evaluate if you know what a subject or not.
The courses in University of Pisa are very thorough with in-depth theoretical grind, and they are taught from basics. This felt a bit difficult in the beginning, but with time, the understanding was made easier.
Given 100% commitment towards the master's program, I am confident that you could attain academic as well as professional excellence as any other top tier colleges in the world.
Genuinely, the experience was fun, plus it was more calming than it was in India. Professor don't get on your nerves, and they don't they are not too much after you. Of course, they will give you assignments and things to do, but it's up to you. You want to do it or you don't want to do it, but they won't budge you again and again for these things. And so of course I was excited, like what clothes to wear, and okay, like you want to have the good impression in front of your professors, but then you find out they don't give you a damn about okay what you do and all. In abroad, the professors are much more friendlier than what we have in India, but literally actually they are too much friendly. They don't judge you by your grades. They don't judge you by your grades, they don't judge you by the clothes, they don't judge you you come to college or you don't come to college, they don't judge you. And I don't know how come they are like that. It's so surprising to see. I mean, they just want you to that concept should be clear. Even though like initial stage I was like, "Kya hua?" I mean, how can they be so cool? I don't understand. I mean, initial stage I was like sleeping in the classroom, not most of the time, but yeah, sleeping. Because one thing, yeah, they teach too monotonous. I mean, 2 hours lecture continuously. They will continuously speak, and they don't give damn care that you are listening or not. The students are sleeping. They don't give you care that students are using phone. They will just keep on teaching, teaching, teaching. I don't know from where they bring this type of patience, but they're too calm. What they want is the students should get their concept clear. If you're not getting the concept clear, you can tell them again and again. They won't get frustrated. They will tell you can mail me also. In fact, they can ask you again, hey, that I told you that about that concept, it got clear or no. So I don't know how they are too much patience, they are too much calm, they are too much friendly.
Hello, so I'm here to share a bit of my experience studying at University of Pisa. And let's start with the good ones. Of course, Pisa is located in Tuscany, which means that you have great views, you have the nature, and great architecture and a lot of historical places which you can explore. And when I first got there, it felt very cozy, very relaxed because it's a university town. It's very small, so it's easy to go around and then get yourselves familiarized with what's in there. And when it comes to university facilities, it's actually good. For instance, when it comes to like study areas, there are a lot of those in the university, depending on which department you're in, and you can actually stay there until midnight, which is very conducive, of course, for concentration or for focus. Because there's also like free Wi-Fi, and then there's the vending machine where you can just go to when you feel like having something, drinking something. And then of course they have a lot of open areas where you can just relax after class or after studying for hours. And the study areas are actually until midnight, so you can stay there as long as you want. And in Pisa, it's also a lot cheaper, I would say, more affordable compared to other cities. Because, for example, when it comes to transportation, it is a walkable city, so you can just walk around getting from one class to another if it's located in other buildings. In my case, I used the bike, so I would pay around 20 euros for a year, and then that's it. So everything feels near, actually.
Of course, it was initially hectic for me because the professors, I mean, I felt that they're going too fast with the subject, and for me, it was a little bit taking time to grasp. Um, but over the time that you have to catch the flow, you have to study at home, or then you have to study at home also. You cannot be totally rely on what the professors are teaching.
Going to the next question is, did you find a part-time job while you were studying? To be honest, I didn't search for a part-time job here, but I have a lot of friends that they work on the weekends on the special events like for being a waitress and those kind of jobs, and then you can find a lot of that kind here, and you can earn a good money working a few hours.
Due to language barrier, it was difficult to find a part-time jobs. However, some of my friends worked as a freelancer, English tutoring in big cities. If you cannot speak Italian and if you're very good in language, English language, then you can try some freelancing jobs like tutoring maths, physics, and English, of course. Else you can also work in Just Eat and delivery, and you can have some money for your own expenses. But without learning the language, I would say it is a tedious process to find a job in Italy.
I didn't do any part-time here because I already had a lot to study, and then I have my internship to do because my course was a short period of time. But if you want, there are part-time jobs like delivery jobs, then you have babysitting jobs, then you have work in restaurant. Um, it's difficult to find a job in a company because Italian is a problem. If you don't know Italian, then that's a difficult thing to find a job.
So the next question is, did you stay at the university hostel? I didn't stay at the university hostels, but I had friends that they were there, and I would say that the facilities of the University of Pisa are very good. They have a lot of places for the students, and I would say that they are very very clean, very good. If you want to apply to the scholarship that the university gives you, it's a good idea. It's a good way.
I stayed in university accommodation, which is known as Praticelli. It was pretty cool, where I met people from different cultural backgrounds. This cultural diversity helped me in understanding lifestyle of different countries. Overall, it was a great experience. But I was not a big fan of Mensa.
No, I didn't apply for the scholarship, so I didn't get the hostel. And also, I was already having one post-graduation. So if you already have one post-graduate degree, you cannot apply for the scholarship. So because of that, and before in my mind, the hostel was very, like horrifying experiences in India of being in hostel, like being in a jail. So I didn't want to obviously live in hostel. So I live in my private accommodation. So like in starting, I paid for one single room around 370 euros. Plus there was other expense like light, gas, electricity and all that. So here how the housing is, apartment, it's different from what we have in India. Here we have one apartment or one flat, and the owner rent by per bed or by per bedroom. I mean, if after that I realized even though you're in hostel, you will feel the same as you're living, in your private apartment, because there will be no like as such restrictions and rules and regulations where you will feel like a jail.
How was the international community at the University of Pisa? I would say it was okay. Like the first days that I was here, the first year, the community, the international community, they do these welcome events where they can explain you the basic stuff about the city, about the things that you can do here, and also you can meet a lot of people from different countries. So I would say that it's okay. Yeah, it's very good. And in general, I would say that studying here at the University of Pisa it's a good experience, and I would recommend to anybody.
What I like about here, the Italian students, I mean, okay, we are different little bit, but the Italian students, they party hard. They study hard. Yeah, the way they write notes, the way they study in library, even the classes are over, everything is over, you can see the students studying at night in the library.
The Italian education system, in particular to that of the graduate program, are quite extensive and detailed.
I think the way they teach, or the way the I don't know, the methodology is is made in the classroom. It's very theoretical for me and very bookish. So there's not much interaction in class. So it's mostly, for some courses, it's purely lecture type, and there's really not a lot of projects where you can apply what you just learned into something that is practical or something that would make you understand more the topics that are being discussed in the class. So it's you have to do a lot of hours studying. So, for example, I'm taking my master's in economics. For example, in one course, you have three professors, you have three different modules. So I think it's more of like the quantity over the quality.
I mean, what one thing I have identified, which I can tell from all these experiences, is like here the university or the professors, they are never after students. Students know what is good for them. Students know why this subject they have to study, why they are studying this subject.
Famous alumni of the university include Galileo Galilei and Antonio Pacinotti, Nobel Prize winners such as Giorgio Carducci, Enrico Fermi, and Carlo Rubbia, and Fields medalist Enrico Bombieri and Alessio Figali. Nowadays, the University of Pisa represents a prestigious modern center for teaching and advanced research. Almost all of its departments are located in the heart of the city, in both of the historical center and outer districts. The history, fame, and pride of our university is available all over the internet. That's why we thought we would give you the real life experience of students and graduates from our university, especially international students. I hope this video was useful for you if you are planning to study in Italy. We will see you soon in the next session of University Italy. Until then, hit like, share, and subscribe.